Hello friends, welcome back and thank you for joining. In today's recipe we'll be preparing some stewed white beans, so stay tuned, don't turn off your phone, join me in the kitchen and we get started. Here's the beans that we are going to prepare, so you just make sure that there are no particles in the beans, and next you go ahead and pour in some warm water. So after you pour in the water, you allow it to sit for about 30 minutes. And 30 minutes later, you go ahead and you drain the water. Now you want to rinse the beans and then you transfer it in the pot where you cook it. And to cook the beans, you add in some water. I actually initially added in about 4 cups of water. So when you add the water, cover the pot, then allow the beans to cook. Alright, so when the beans is cooking, you make sure that you check it at intervals, because you don't want the beans to overcook. Especially white beans, it doesn't take a long time, and so you have to put an eye on it. To prepare the beans, here are the ingredients that we need. We need some tomatoes. I'm using 4 tomatoes here, 4 medium tomatoes, because the quantity of beans is not a lot. And you need some ginger, about 1 inch. You need some seasoning cubes. You need some garlic. Here you have 6 cloves of garlic. You need this is red bell pepper, half of 1 large red bell pepper. So it just depends on the quantity of beans. You need some onion, so I actually mixed like red and white onion, so half of 1 large red and white onion. And also you need some crayfish, friends. So this crayfish, you can also add fish if you have fish, but actually I'm keeping it simple. I'll not add fish in this recipe. You also need some carrots. I already chopped it, and some spring onion. So this is optional, friends, but I just want to add it to give that nice pop color that you like. Now you go ahead and check the beans. The beans is ready, so you go ahead and drain the water out, just like so. You might also want to rinse it a bit, alright? So you go ahead and rinse it a little bit, just like so. Some cold water. Allow all the water to drain. Next, you go ahead and you blend the ingredients. I did blend the ingredients smooth, but you can slightly blend them. And next, you put the pot on the fire. You go ahead and pour the mixture in the pot. You want to give it a gentle stir, and you allow the ingredients to cook until all the water dry off. Cover the blended ingredients and allow it to fry for about 15 minutes. Now 15 minutes later, look at that, friends. All the water is dried off. You can see the oil floating, and at this point give it a stir. If you did watch up to this point, I do appreciate you. I'm sending you tons of hugs, friends. Now you have to pour the beans in the mixture. Give it a nice stir, and when you pour the beans, you can cover it up. Allow it again to sit for about 5 minutes. Friends, if you don't mind, you can go ahead and check my other beans recipes. I will attach the links in the description box. So you have to cook the beans for more 5 minutes, friends, and meanwhile you can go ahead and add in some carrot like I did. So I'm going to be adding in some carrot and spring onion. So you can decide to add in carrot, spring onion, or green beans or bell peppers. It just depends on what flavors you really like in your white beans. So when I add in the carrots and the spring onion, I'll just allow it for 2 more minutes because I still want the carrot crunchy in the beans. So your beans is ready. You can go ahead and serve it. You serve the beans warm. and you enjoy the beans simple or with rice or with puff puff or with potato, bread, fried ripe plantain, name it. So that is it, friends, for our white beans. You see how simple and easy the recipe is. So thank you all for joining. I appreciate you all watching. See you next time. Bye you all.